Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining us, Grown Man Record Night. GD, you only get one Friday a week. You only get one Friday a week, and we appreciate you spending it with us here at Grown Man Record Night. Hey, man. We're doing big things here this evening, you know what I mean? Enjoying some great records. Got some new records we've been spinning. We're going to talk about that a little bit. We got the bug going on down here. Look at this guy. I think we got... I changed the setting, and for some reason, I think this evening our broadcast is being stretched. It's supposed to be 16 by 9, but for some reason it's always in 4:3. We're getting a little technical here, a little industry jargon. But it's always 4:3, so it's got the bars on the side, and I got it 16 by 9 tonight, but it's stretching it, and it shouldn't be doing that. But we're just rolling with it, because to change that, we'd have to stop down recording, and we're not going to stop down broadcasting. We're not going to do that. We keep it all the way live on Friday nights. You know what I mean? All the way live. Had a good Friday. Good Friday, man. It's all about having good Fridays. And so we want to remind everybody that all of these segments that we do here live on Ustream Friday nights. I mean, we do this stuff live every Friday night on Ustream.tv. But all these segments will end up on our YouTube channel. And where you can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/MacheteMiller. Now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go to this channel and like us, subscribe to us, watch our videos. We put all this stuff on here. We broadcasted music for a long time, but what we do is put all these talk show type segments. They'll end up on the YouTube channel, and that's where you're going to want to check us out. Hey, check it out. I'm wearing, I'm being that guy. I'm wearing my own band's TV. What do you say about that, cameraman?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with wearing my own band. See, we're retired. We no longer play the shows out live into the public. So I figured I could wear one of my band's shirt. I'm normally not a guy that would wear my own band's shirt. No, that's kind of weird. Speaking of the YouTube channel, we're going to do a YouTube contest. We're going to remind everyone of that. We're at 79 subscribers now on YouTube. When we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to do a contest. And we got a nice little prize pack put aside for people that are interested in that.
3, 2, 1 contest?
I think it's going to be, this is what I want the contest to be, and I'm going to reveal it tonight, right now. I just decided. The contest is going to be, and it's not necessarily active at this point, just going to throw it out there. Your house is on fire, right? You're a vinyl collector, your house is on fire. You can take 3 records from your collection with you on the way out, and everything else is going to burn to the ground. What 3 records would you take? That's going to be the contest. So everybody start thinking about that, and there'll be an official announcement when we hit 100 subscribers. We've got a nice little stack of vinyl and some other cool things we're going to send out. Yeah.
So the contest is you name 3 records.
3 records in your collection that you're going to take with you.
So how do you win the contest?
I'll pick which one's the best, or choose one at random, and I don't know.
It's up to you then.
We're not every.
So I like this, and this, but
not everything's. It's not necessarily.
No, I don't. You know.
No, it's
that
not.
Guy, that one guy.
No, it's not necessarily who owns the best records. It's going to be who makes the most dynamic video.
Okay.
Who proves to me they've got.
There you go, folks.
I'm going to think about that a little bit.
Wow him.
How we're going, or we may just draw at random for everybody that
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, everybody that submits a video.
We'll draw at random, and I will send them personally. I'll send you 25 crappy records.
You got to pay that shipping. You'll pay that shipping.
It's going to be like $4 or $5.
If you include 25 just kind of records out of the box, there's several boxes in here. We got thousands of records that have not been accounted for. They're spread out all throughout the house. It's a sight.
It's an awful sight.
It's a sight. I mean, it's a sight. I mean, it's what Grown Man Record Night headquarters, the GMRN studios, looks like. Boxes of records everywhere. Is this record over? What are we listening to right now?
No, it's between songs.
We're jamming a little Dave Bailey Quintet, 2 Feet in the Gutter, one of my favorite jazz records in the collection.
It's the Dan Billy Sextet.
That's an incorrect way to pronounce that. Yeah. Yep. I'm sliding on down the list. Hey, who out there saw that Jimi Hendrix documentary on PBS this week? I'll tell you what, it's from the PBS American Masters series. If you've not had a chance to check this out, I think you can check it out online. So Google American Master Series, Jimi Hendrix, or check your local listings for your PBS station. It's going to be coming on again. We checked it out the other night. It's a 2-hour documentary. Fantastic. I made a little comment, did a little hashtag on Twitter. The official Jimi Hendrix Twitter account, I guess what would be the estate, retweeted me. Also did American Masters. The actual people that produced the program actually retweeted me. How cool is that? And a bunch of other people. So that was neat. People were interacting. Internet was coming together.
You had all kinds of fun with that.
Yeah, there was a sine wave I was surfing on.
Yeah.
There's video of it. We're not going to show it. There's video of that. Okay. So anyhow, if you get a chance, check out that Hendrix documentary. It's called Hear That Train A-Comin'. And you can catch that on your local PBS station. We're going to talk a little more about little Jimi Hendrix coming up shortly. If you've been joining us for a little bit, you know we played some new Hendrix for the house this evening. We're going to talk about that and among some other stuff. Our good friend Steve Jones, who's a lot of times joining us here live, our co-host Steve Fever. He's the Steve Fever to my Mikey Bananas cameraman. That's how we roll here. He's the Steve Fever to my Mikey Bananas. Steve has taken a little hiatus from this Triad area, and he's gone down to see his alma mater play at the University of Georgia. He's going to see a football game. Set, up. And they're going to play Appalachian State. So Steve's down there having a good time.
Oh, no, I got to root against Steve for this one.
You're going to Appalachian State against Georgia?
Course.
I can't do that.
ASU, man.
I pull for my friends' teams if I don't have a...
My mom went there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your mom went there?
Mm-hmm.
Appalachian State Teachers College?
Probably.
Yeah, wasn't it called that one or something?
Maybe.
Back in the day? Yeah. But Steve's down there watching the football, so we hope Steve's having a good...
Sorry, Steve, I hope ASU
No.
wins.
I hope Georgia wins. Yeah, you know. I pull for friends' teams when I don't have a dog in the fight.
I pulled up for my mom's team.
I'm an Irish... I understand that. I understand that.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
I wrote something down here. I don't know what that means. Gee whiz.
Here, eat one of these.
What are you eating over there?
Spicy.
Okay. Hey, let's run down some of the stuff we played earlier this evening. Hey, if you joined us right off of the bat, I don't think many people were out there with us when we first got going, but I played one of my new Boards of Canada reissues. This is Boards of Canada Giugotti, and man, it's one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites, 2002. This is a triple LP. It's got some terrific artwork that's involved with this. I don't want to mess this up too bad. I'm so anal about these records. It was a great time. Every time I get to play a Boards of Canada record, geez. What do you got, the hiccups?
Hot.
Hot hiccups because you've been eating these chips are too hot. That's what happens. Man, I've wrote something down here with an M and I don't know what that means.
Michael?
That's my name, dude. I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, we followed that up with Frank Zappa. This may be my new Frank Zappa record, and I think it maybe is. It actually may be one of my favorite records in my entire collection, and that's making a big statement, folks. And we're talking about Sleep Dirt. Sleep Dirt is just one of the most fantastic records I've ever heard in my life, this Frank Zappa record. It's not got as much crazy noise, off-the-wall Frank Zappa stuff. Really good, more on the fusion side of things. Man, really, really enjoy that record. Speaking of fusion, follow that up with a Billy Cobham, as we like to call him, Billy, a corn on the Cobham. This is Crosswinds. One of Billy Cobham played with Miles Davis. He played with Mahavishnu Orchestra. It's got a lot of great solo stuff. It's 74 on Atlantic. This is a great record. It's got some slow jams, but man, really cool fusion coming up your Bungholio. If you put on a little Billy Cobham, that's what happens. Hey, we follow that up with a little Bowie. Changes, 1. Huh? And played the second side, so we got a little Rebel Rebel, we got a little Young Americans, we got a little Fame in there. I know our good friend Sean digs the Fame.
A little 1980 Bowie.
That's great, man. That's good times. This, this is this is 76 on RCA. 76 RCA. Love this record. It's got some ring wear. Record sounds great. Do something about it. You know what I mean? Do something about it. What does this mean? I wrote something down here.
Read it.
What does that mean? Look at that right there. Where I said M something. See where I say M? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay, well, I guess we'll skip. That'll teach me to write better.
Mateo. Ooh,
Mateo.
I still have the
Mateo,
hiccups from the
you
hot
still got the
chips.
hiccups.
Open bag special there.
That's the open bag special.
Little preview.
We'll get into that.
Preview.
We'll get into that.
It's making me hiccup.
Who doesn't like who doesn't like a little Donald Byrd?
I love it.
Oh man, Donald Byrd. This is Blackbird by Donald Byrd, and it says it's $3, and it has the little noisy symbol on it, and it has a little noise on it, but definitely worth $3 for crying out loud. For crying out loud, and I just remembered what that meant on the. Hey cameraman, why don't you bring us a little enjoyment out of that freezer in there? Yeah. As you keep hiccuping, as I remember what this M that I have scribbled down here means.
What does it mean?
You hurry up with that, and I'll tell you. You got to hurry up about it.
Is it a French place?
It's not a French place. So, man, Donald Byrd, Blackbird, that's a terrific record. It's got some great drum breaks on it for all you DJ producer-y kind of guys out there. Great drum breaks on there. You're going to want to check out the Donald Byrd, Blackbird. And I'm stalling as cameraman is doing his thing. Cameraman's going to change this record first. What are we going? We're going a little Dave Bailey Quintet, 2 Feet in the Gutter. We're going to slide over into some Earl Klugh and Bob James here in just a second, which has got a great cover for that. But we're waiting on you, cameraman. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Cameraman's got to get up early. We're trying to do the show. Snappity whiz bang. We're making moves. We're shaking babies. We're kissing hands, shaking babies. You know what I mean? So hey, we appreciate everybody joining us, man. We know it's Friday. You can do anything with your Friday night, but you're hanging out with us here, right? Here's what we got here. We got a little clear. That's what's some water. I'm dehydrated. I'm gonna drink some water, courtesy of cameraman. We appreciate that. Yeah, that's good. And here we go, cameraman. What the M meant down on my piece of paper here is our new sponsor of the program that we wanted to talk about this evening. And, you know, all of us guys out there, hard-working men, sometimes when you go to work, and you're doing grown man work, right? Sometimes you get a little bit sweaty. And you start perspiring a little more than you may be a little comfortable with. And the only way that I know to combat that particular type of sweat is with our new product. Our new product sponsor for Grown Man Record Night, and we're talking about Mitchum. Okay, so Mitchum is a grown man type deodorant that is Dave approved. All I can tell you is if Dave was going to choose a deodorant, Dave would choose Mitchum, because Mitchum is a grown man type deodorant that keeps you dry and unsmelly all day long.
How many situations does Mitchum keep you dry in?
We don't have the time here. We don't have time. Thousands.
You want to try?
No.
Okay.
Tennis player, Mitchum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fisherman,
Yeah.
Mitchum.
Helicopter pilot.
Mitchum. Those
What
are all
about-
grown men. Forest ranger,
Yeah.
Mitchum.
What
Green.
about
See, forest ranger. See the green color?
truck driver?
Truck driver, Mitchum. Yeah. All of those situations, you're going to want to trust in Mitchum for your antiperspirant deodorant needs. Conveniently located at your local groceteria. You're going to want to look at the bottom shelf for the stuff that's probably about 89 cents. It's going to have so much aluminum salts in here. You're probably going to have, if you do have a reaction to Mitchum, you can write to mitchum@mitchum.com.
Don't do that.
No, address
They'll
it.
probably get mad at you.
Mitchum@mitchum. Yes. Hashtag it. But that's where you go to keep everything nice and clean.
Oh, hey, you know what? By the way,
What's the ways?
that little small hit of
Yes.
water we just took there?
Yes.
A little clear liquid?
Yes.
It was clearly water.
Absolutely.
Cured my hiccups.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So when you're in doubt with curing hiccups, reach for H2O. Clear and pure. That's all you need.
Yeah. Put it in the freezer for a little bit.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and go to a Grown Man Record Night. Dig of the Week graphic. Fooled you there. I came in with a little Grown Man Record Night. A little Dig of the Week graphic. And we're going to go right from this Dig of the Week graphic into a... they don't know they're a sponsor of this week's program, but they are. And I'll tell you why. It's a new record store in the Triad area. For all our local cats here, this segment of Dig of the Week is going to be brought to you by Underdog Records in Winston-Salem. This is a cat that just opened a new store. It's on Robin Hood Road. And so if you know where like Little John's Tavern and there's a smoke shop up in there, Robin Hood Tobacco I think it's called. It's right behind the McDonald's.
How far is it away from the people who are just wandering up and down the cool plurts of Winston?
Cool plurts?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
There's a couple like three streets you walk up and down like on your way to find a place to drink a beer.
Yeah. There's 8 and there's
yeah. So he's down there. And
yeah, he's.
Why don't you stop by?
Yeah, stop by. The gentleman's name is Jonathan. Yeah, he owns a good record store. And I tell you what, all of the stuff that is in this Dig of the Week is stuff that I picked up at Underdog today. You can look them up on Facebook, but it's down in Winston-Salem. Man, Winston-Salem has turned into a really good digging spot. There's so many cool record stores and like antique mall kind of places where you can really do some digging. Not to mention the Goodwills and all that jazz. Man, but this is cool. This is a good kid, man. He's got good records in here. He's got good prices. And he's a vinyl guy just like we are. So let's get into a little Dig of the Week. Here's something I was going to play earlier. We kind of swip-swapped and didn't do it. That's okay. That's okay. We're talking a little Pro Call Harem. This is actually my first Pro Call Harem record. And, man, what year is this? I don't even be knowing. This is Pro Call Harem Broken Barricades. Got a really cool cover. Check out this cover, cameraman. This is 71 on Bluebird. Open that cover up. It's got a cutout on the front. And you open that guy up. Butter, butter, bang. Look at that. Hey, that's pretty neat. So that's pretty cool. And I've kind of previewed it a little bit. Really neat stuff, man. You know, psych rock. It's got some horns mixed in there. It's a nice mix. Picked this up for $1. So it may not be in the best shape. Some of this stuff I picked up really cheap today. And it's stuff I really can't believe I picked up for that cheap. But hey, man, nice shot. Filter. Rock and roll. You know what I mean? When in doubt, rock and roll. I mean, if everybody knows all at one time, then what? Then what? I don't know. Let's keep it moving. I was able to score some really great blues records today. This was a very blues-heavy day, and I'm okay with that. It's funny how it works out, how sometimes the day will be very rock-heavy, sometimes very jazz-heavy, sometimes blues, reggae, whatever, but you'll find like a little niche-y, small collection of things within wherever you're digging that you'll find the best stuff within one genre. Today was kind of one of those days. Although I could have picked some stuff from a bunch of different genres, I just had to draw the limit at some point, you know what I mean? Here is a blues compilation. This is the best of the Chicago blues. This is fantastic. I'll tell you what, man. We jammed this earlier.
Is it fan-damn-tastic?
Fan-damn-tastic. This is on Vanguard. I don't know a year on this. I paid $5. It's a double LP. The side we played featured the first track, Otis Spann, with Mule Kickin' in My Soul. What a great song. If you didn't check that out, go YouTube Otis Spann, Mule Kickin' in My Soul. That's a great, what a great song. And that side also featured Jimmy Cotton, Big Walter Horton, Otis Spann, Junior Wells. Buddy Guy's on this. A lot of that same stuff. But man, fantastic compilation from what we can tell so far. Hold that G up. Look at that guy, man. Great blues compilation. That wasn't that much for what you were getting right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got another blues record actually. What we got here is the London Howling Wolf Sessions featuring Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, Bill Wyman, and Charlie Watts. And the cool thing about this is on Chess Records. So as cameraman holds this up, I'm going to read a little bit about this. So hold that up there, cameraman, so I don't look like an idiot while I'm reading this. This is 71 on Chess, like I said. Oh, and this thing's going to reload like a damn...
On 3, 2,
yeah, I know. No, just hold that up. Actually, open it up. Open that mug up. You can pull it out of the... No,
plastic.
Pull it out of the plastic.
You're on camera.
Yeah, we're on camera. I'm just pulling up my information.
Plastic.
So the legend behind this is, and this is the cool story. This is why I definitely wanted to not mess this up. Yeah, look at that gatefold. That's a nice gatefold. So backstage at the Fillmore Auditorium after a concert by Paul Butterfield Blues Band, Electric Flag, and Cream, Chess Records staff producer Norman Dayron spotted guitar players of the latter two bands, Michael Bloomfield and Eric Clapton, talking and joking around. Dayron approached Clapton and on impulse asked, "How would you like to do an album with Howlin' Wolf?" After confirming that the offer was legitimate, Clapton agreed. Dayron set up sessions in London through the Chess organization to coordinate with Clapton's schedule. So this record, not only does it feature the players that I mentioned before, because then after I realized, I thought it was a Howlin' Wolf record. And then I was like, oh no, it's these cats, Clapton and Steve Winwood, Bill Wyman, Charlie Watts, playing Howlin' Wolf songs. Then I opened the mug up and did a little research, and I'm like, no, dumbass. It's those guys playing with Howlin' Wolf. So this is a great record, and that's a cool story to go along with that. And we have not checked this out yet. So looking forward to jamming that. We ended up jamming that other Chicago blues record earlier instead. So yeah, man. If you noticed, just right before we came off of our music into our program here, we jammed a little Jimi Hendrix. This is a new Hendrix that I've just picked up today from my same man over at Underdog Records.
1990 Hendrix.
No. This is 16 Greatest Hits Hendrix on the Trip label. Now, this is 76. Look that up, cameraman.
1976.
Flip over to the internet browser and then Control Tab or Alt Tab to where it says Hendrix 16 Greatest Hits. Was this the French one? Maybe in a French one. But it's got some unique tracks on it. Even though it's a Greatest Hits, there's no Purple Haze. There's no, there's no Foxy Lady. I mean, there's none of that stuff. It does have Red House on it, but it's got a lot of other cooler, less-known Hendrix tracks. So this is a cool one to check out. It's a 76 compilation. I believe it was the French one. I'll have it.
Sweet Tang.
Yeah, what does it say? Go to the top of that.
I don't know.
Yeah, go to the top of that. What does it say on it at the very top?
Jimi Hendrix, 16 Greatest Hits.
Yeah. What country? This is the from the Trip label.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, it does. You know everybody. What's it say on it?
Log in.
No, you hit a button. You hit a button.
I did hit a button.
You don't hit a button.
I said, what's the history?
No, you did hit the wrong button. Anyhow, this is a great Hendrix Greatest Hits. I wasn't expecting. I only paid $2.50 for this. I was not expecting this to be as good as it was. And I actually left another one up there because it said that it sounded like he was just screwing around his living room. And I didn't pick it up. It said it was only for the completionist. So I left it sitting. Anyhow, speaking of Hendrix, hey, this is the first Hendrix album I ever picked up in my life. Got it for Christmas when I was a kid. Double CD. And what is that, a French fry? Let me have a French fry. This is a greatest hits from Warner Brothers. This was only $1. It's not in the best shape, but it's a double LP. It's got all the classic hits on it. Are You Experienced, Third From the Stun, Purple Haze, Little Wing, blah, blah, blah. Everything that was a hit is on here. So I've got the cool one that's got a bunch of crap you've never heard before, and I got the one with all the hits on it. That was $2.50. This was $1. Like I said, not in the greatest condition. It plays okay. Who cares? You know what I mean?
I don't care.
No, absolutely not. Keep it moving. Also, one that was $1. I don't expect a lot out of this because it was $1. It's a double LP. It's absolutely live. The doors, like I said, double LP. This came out. Don't know nothing about it. Don't know nothing about this one. But really interested in looking at it. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what. Just take a little glance. It doesn't look that bad. Look at that, cameraman. That ain't bad. Gee whiz, man. That's got to be good. I don't know. Maybe it's poppy and it doesn't show it. It doesn't look that bad to me. The cover's in crap shape. Who cares? Who cares, though? Look at that. Let's hold that guy up. New doors? You kidding me? Oh, boy. Hey, reach down in there and grab me that, in the crate, grab me the 10-inch. There's a 10-inch down there I need you to grab for me. So we're going to check this out. I'm trying to be all secretive and shit. Hey, look at this, man. Also, there's another, grab me that Beatles down there. That Beatles and that T-model. Beatles and the T-model. The only one down there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I picked up a Beatles record today. This is $2. Paid $2 for this record. Nope. 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 You're gonna mess it up. You're messing it all up. All the messing up from people. This is the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl on Capitol. Now this is a 77 compilation that came out. It's got some great tracks on it, man. Twist and Shout, Can't Buy Me Love, which we love that movie, Can't Buy Me Love. Mowing the Lawns, Ronald Miller. They call him Donald, which is my dad's name. Donald Miller.
The name's Donald.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Boys, A Hard Day's Night, Help, All My Lovin', Long Tall Sally. I mean, there's a lot of good. This is a classic. Man, it was $2. It's not in the greatest shape probably, but you know what? It's something in the Beatles collection that I did not have. Very cool. Very cool compilation. I'm very proud to have that. Keeping it moving with Beatles. Check this out. This is the Beatles rarities. Now the note says, gatefold cover is decapitated. Album has a couple of lines. Very good condition. Only $2.
VGC.
So it was $2. And I don't expect more than the fact that it was $2. So let's see. I'm taking this off of here. It says was decapitated. Oh, I see. Decapitated meaning the whole thing comes off. Oh, look here. Let's hold that guy up. The old Butcher cover. Look at the Butcher. That's good times, man. I'm slowly but steadily adding to my Beatles collection. That's awesome. That's awesome. We'll keep it moving. Just don't want to dilly-dabbly too long. We're going to jam some Beatles later, man. It's going to be cool. All the kids say it's cool. Yeah. So I'll put that back together. I see what they mean by decapitated. That's all right. So let me tell you folks a little story now. A few years ago, I watched a documentary film, and we've actually talked about it here on the program, called You See Me Laughing. Now, the premise of this documentary film was that these white cats went down to like southern Mississippi, right? Really Delta type area. And they...
These filmmakers.
These filmmakers. And they wanted to document this Delta blues scene, the real Delta blues scene, of these guys that were going to eventually fade away without their stuff actually being properly recorded or their stories documented. And so they went down, they made this documentary called, and here it is, I actually own the documentary, it's called You See Me Laughing. And these guys ended up being from this place called Fat Possum Records. Who directed this? I want to give them their prop. Produced and directed by Mandy Stein. So they go down to Mississippi, and they, pretty sure it's Mississippi, and they hang out with these guys, and they try to record all these blues guys that they were afraid were going to fall away to the wayside before they could get their stuff properly recorded, right? And so this includes like Junior Kimbrough, if you've ever seen Junior Kimbrough. And there's some other, R.L. Burnside is another one. I've got an R.L. Burnside CD that's very good. Actually has some hip-hop stuff mixed in with it.
Compact disc?
Some turntablisms. mixed in with there. But what I learned from this record was this guy that I saw today, and on Fat Possum Records, I've never seen a Fat Possum record before in my life. It's T-Model Ford, called Don't Get Out Talking It. And man, I don't know a lot about it. This looks like a 10-inch. I've not pulled this out. It looks, oh, is this colored? It's colored, no, it's not colored.
What's the rates per minute of that disc?
So this is a 10-inch. Don't have many 10 inches in my collection.
Is that a 33 or a?
It's a 10-inch. So you.
It's a 33 or a 45?
Probably a 33.
That's what I hope, because it'll be longer then.
So but side A has 3 tracks. Side B has 4 tracks. It's got T-Model Ford and Spam on drums. So the cool thing I remember about T-Model Ford is a story he told in this documentary, You See Me Laughing, where he talked about killing this guy, and he said, you know, I didn't aim to kill the guy. I just aimed to shoot him. The killing and the dying was between him and the Lord. And I immediately realized that was one of the most badass things I've ever heard in my entire life. That's what I think. So we're going to play a little of this coming up, probably in our break, I'll be honest. And one other thing we're going to play in our break, the 1966 reissue 13th Floor Elevators. This is the psychedelic sounds of 13th Floor Elevators, sealed brand new. Let me hip you to the skip on this particular release. If you're not familiar with 13th Floor Elevators, it's one of the original psych bands. This band's from out of Texas. It features Rocky Erickson on lead vocals. Fame of, man, he's got a crazy story. Where he ended up being committed, had some shock therapy treatments and whatnot. It was crazy. Now, let me just read a little bit here. Album sound featuring elements of folk, garage rock, blues, and psychedelia is notable for its use of the electric jug, as featured on the band's only hit, You're Gonna Miss Me, which reached number 55 on the Billboard charts. Man, this is a really famous and popular psychedelic rock record. Saw the reissue today. It was at a nice price. It's sealed. We're getting ready to take our thumbnail, run it down this mug right here, open it up. We're going to play some of this music right here. I'm going to stick my thumbnail in there. I'm going to do a paper cut. I'll bleed all over the camera. I don't care. I don't know what the record looks like. Let's check this out. Not colored vinyl or anything. Nice. Okay, it's got a little schmutz on it. I don't care for that necessarily. But okay, so let's, we're going to jam a little, we'll take a little break here. We're going to jam a little T-Model Ford. We're going to jam a little 13th Floor Elevators. Yeah, and this has been just a classic installment of Dig of the Week. So many cool things we picked up today, and I certainly hope John over at Underdog Records does really well, man, because it's a great shop, and I know there's only more things to come. Yeah, throw that Underdog up there. Give him a little shout, man. Robin Hood Road, Winston-Salem. Check them out. That's where all these records today came from for our Dig of the Week. I mean, and I could have gotten more, but I'd kind of reached my price limit, even though he's got some really good prices. So that's craziness. It's craziness. Check them out. Books. Check them out. So anyhow, we appreciate you joining us here on Grown Man Record Night. We're going to dip down for a little break. We're going to play some tracks off of this 13th Floor Elevators and this T-Model Ford. We're going to come back with a very unique, so to speak, chip chat. Chip chat's going to blow your mind, man. You're going to want to stay with us here on Grown Man Record Night. So don't get caught slipping. Don't get caught slipping, you know what I mean? You're going to want to stay tuned with us. And we're going to come back here with something in just a couple of minutes here on Grown Man Record Night. Hey everybody, thanks for staying with us here at Grown Man Record Night, man. We've been bringing some crazy Friday noise up here, Bungholio. That's a little 13th Floor Elevators. It's a repress from '66. I picked up today, brand new. We just popped the seal on it and we jammed it, and we're going to go right into a damn, so to speak. I'm flipping this desk cover. That's all there is to it. We got a quick little so to speak this evening. We featured a new soda on the program a couple of weeks ago. Black and white. Black and white. Black and white. Sorry, I'm in that psych rock mood. I had to sing that psych rock flavor. Get off of it. No, we're not on that. Get off it. Get off it. Get off it. We featured our first Jelly Belly soda on the program a couple of weeks ago. And it was a pear soda, and it was damn good. And this evening, our good friend Steve Fever has hooked us up with the Blueberry Gourmet Soda from Jelly Belly, made with 100% cane sugar. Let's show that off. Nice blue color. This would send the Bossman into absolutely the blue dyes, make him go into like seizures or something or other. Bossman can't handle the blue colored like sodas and what do you call them? The snow cones.
They got that green number 40 in them.
It's blue number 1, and when Bossman gets a hold of blue number 1, Katie, bar the door.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad for everybody. It's bad for everybody. He goes down for the count. It's a serious situation. Nothing that we take with any type of levity here.
No salt.
No salts. All the salts go over the shoulder. Good luck. Let's try this. Blueberry Jelly Belly, 100% cane sugar, available at your local Sheets, if that's a store that's in your local area. You think it'll taste like a jelly bean? Yeah. We'll see.
No, you almost had it. You almost got all of it.
It kind of tastes like Windex. I'll be honest on it. It kind of tastes like Windex. No, that's a good soda. That's a good soda. There's no caffeine, 180 calories, pure cane sugar.
Kill it.
It's got that nice, almost jelly bean kind of flavor, but that's a good blueberry flavor. I wouldn't say it tastes like a natural blueberry type flavor. It's pretty artificial, but it's a good soda. I think it's a fair representation of the Jelly Belly brand, and especially being made with 100% cane sugar. That's cool, man.
That's a ring endorsement.
There she goes. That's a good soda. Leaves a nice little in your mouth. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
A little something like that. Okay. Well, what's the most natural thing to do from a soda speak is to roll right into what's going to be a chip chat for the ages. This is going to change your damn life. And so this evening we've been jamming a little bit of open bag special here on Chip Chat. We featured this a couple of weeks ago. It's from the Utz Corporation. It's a spicy and wavy, which has Tabasco sauce on it. A couple of weeks ago, this was just a featured chip. And they're so good, we've brought them back. I've had them open. It's always good when you're drinking a cold beer. Get you a nice chip that brings a little burn to your mouth. You know what I mean?
The hiccups.
Yeah, this is what gave Cameron the hiccups earlier.
Yeah.
So if you just, this is a chip that'll get your mouth going, make a beer taste, make you drink a little beer, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
give you a little burn.
Too.
Give you a little burn. Nice burn.
Nice burn.
So these just happen to be open. That's just what just happened. And I wanted to mention another chip. Excuse me. I'm gonna kill these. Another chip that is a staple here in my particular household. Now, I'm a big proponent of diet sodas and things that are reduced fat and whatnot. I understand the risks. I know the artificial sweeteners and the things that make things low fat usually means they're higher.
Olestra. Stay away.
They're higher, to make you mess your bridges.
Leakage.
I used to be a big fan of Olestra. I'd dog a whole bag and be like, no fat.
Until.
No situation for me. None for this guy. Some people had
from what they say,
oily diarrhea.
Yeah.
That's a ringing endorsement. Oily diarrhea. I would put that in an online dating ad. Also interested in oily diarrhea.
Well, at least not opposed to.
3, 2, 1. We're going to edit this whole diarrhea part out of the program.
Yeah, cut.
We don't need to be...
Should I say cut? Should I clap or something?
No. We're a couple grown men. We shouldn't be doing this. We should be having families and doing real things. What are we doing? What are we doing?
No, wait. 3, 2...
What are we doing?
1.
So anyhow, I like the reduced fat chips. Now, one chip we've come across here in the last couple of years, also from the Utz Corporation. This is the Utz reduced fat. It's 33% less fat. Sour cream and onion. Sour cream and onion. Now, I like a good sour cream and onion. I've had a lot since I was a little kid. For some reason, Cameraman will agree, which is very rare that he would like anything like this, is these reduced fat Utz sour cream may be the best sour cream and onion potato chips I've ever had in my life. It's got something to it. Talk about it. You said something. Now, I like reduced fat stuff. You're not a guy that typically likes stuff like that. That's, you know, got an artificial sweetener or an artificial type ingredient. These are loaded with all kinds of artificial things, and they are way less in fat. It's like 6 grams per serving versus your non-typical potato chip. But there's something about the powder, the stuff that's in the powder, the maltodextrin. I don't know what it is. But it's these are some of the best sour cream and onion you will ever get. They're so damn good. And less fat. I don't understand it.
Oh, they're very good.
There's something about it that just kind of makes your mouth do a certain thing.
Those are very good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll eat this whole bag. So check them out, man, especially during the week if you're trying to watch it, watch your calorie intake, watch your fat intake. Look for your Utz reduced fat salt and vinegar. It's a viable option during the week. Don't eat like an asshole all the time. You know what I mean? You can eat like an asshole some of the time, not all of the time, right? So, our good friend, and especially good friend of Chip Chat, Trisha, Sweet Tea, who has come up with this the chip sheet, which is a spreadsheet of all the chips we've done here on Grown Man Record Night, which is an amazing invention. Been in the grocery store aisle, you pull up the spreadsheet on your phone. Oh wait, we've not done these chips. I'm gonna pick them up for the show. What a novel idea. You know what I mean? That's the real deal. This week, excuse me while I eat this Sky. This week, she hooked us up with some Snap Heat Crisps. I'm spitting all over the place. They're all over myself. Now, these are flavored green pea crisps. They're baked. This is a black pepper flavor.
Do those count as chips?
They can't. They're crisps.
It's more of a slice.
But I count it. I count it. I'm marking it. Marking it 8.
Just asking.
Marking it 8, dude. Marking it 8.
I'm with you.
It's not over the line. Marking it 8. Marking it 8. So these are black pepper flavored Snap Pea crisps. Sweet Tea swears by these things. She says she's got some wasabi ones. She said she won't even try them because the black pepper is so good that she won't even try them. Horseradish. Oh, you're one of those. Oh, look at these. Let's hold these up and hold up a product. Those are incredible, and they should be considered a chip. It almost tastes like an Andy Capp's hot fry, but pea flavored with a little black pepper. Think of that consistency, that corn Andy Capp's hot fry consistency. You know what I mean? A little pea flavor, a little black pepper.
Oh, I seriously just grabbed a whole handful of those.
That is incredible.
Look,
is that not good?
I would be telling you to carry on. Just drag it out because I'm eating these for
that's good.
The next few minutes.
That's a nice little treat, right? That's off the beaten path.
That is delicious.
Damn delicious. Very unique.
Snap Pea Crisps.
Yeah, check out these Snap Pea Crisps, especially this black pepper flavor. If you enjoy the wasabi, give those a go as well. But hey, man, that's a good. That's a great snack. That's a fantastic snack. Speaking of fantastic snacks, I want to delve back into a little Grown Man Record Night Terry Jonquil history for you. Now, when I was a small child, I used to go to my grandparents' house. Now, back in these days, my grandparents bought these regular flavored natural potato chips, right? They came in a great big old bag, like this big. But inside, it had 4 cylindrical bags of potato chips, like small bags, but they were like small and tall, right? You remember this, cameraman? You could buy big bags, but they had individual tall bags of potato chips inside. So anyhow, this is when I was elementary school. I would get off the bus, get off the old school bus, go to my grandparents' house. They would have these chips. Now, when I was a kid, I could not get down with natural flavored potato chips. Very early on, I had this notion of there's all these different flavors of potato chips. Why in the hell would you just choose, oh, just give me the regular ones? I'm like, are you kidding me? Out of all this list, and this is an 80s list, out of all this list of potato chips, you're going to choose the normal ones, the natural ones. Drove me crazy. So when I stayed with my grandparents, I started putting aside sauces. Started putting aside ketchup packs at first, right? Ketchup is good with the natural potato chips, give you that French fry ketchup kind of flavor. Also started saving like McDonald's barbecue, sweet and sour, which is one of the best sauces ever made. Different little packs of sauce from everywhere, and a natural potato chip went great in there. I wanted to mention a sauce this evening, folks, because that's something that if you've ever just been stuck with some natural potato chips, and maybe sometimes you want a little something extra than that when you're watching the ball game, having a cold beer, and I got some natural potato chips, especially Ripple. Sometimes you can put just some damn sauce on it. I want to feature a sauce this evening. No. Moore's makes a wing sauce, and this time I found a Moore's, what is that, sweet teriyaki? It's when the envelope was in town, and when me and the envelope was in there, we were buying things for taco night the night after Grown Man Record Night a few weeks ago. Something just spoke to me and said, get this. I have been dipping everything under the flippin' sun into this Moore's Asian teriyaki wing sauce. Cameraman's made some wings. We're going to coat it with here in a minute. I got another great Chip Chat serving suggestion coming up, but I definitely wanted to mention the sauce alone by itself. Moore's Asian teriyaki wing sauce. Good on fries, good on wings, good on potato chips. Take you a natural potato chip, go downtown with a sauce. You will not be sorry. It's got that nice teriyaki flavor, a little spice, a little sweet. Man, it's right on the money. Speaking of that, for our featured snack this evening, I've used a standard Utz Ripple potato chip. This is merely a disclaimer. This is an Utz Ripple potato chip, all natural, that we've been talking about, and I've made a little snack for us this evening here on the program. For all our good friends here at Grown Man Record Night, we have rippled chips, we have cheddar, we have bacon, and we have our Moore's Asian teriyaki wing sauce to make a little hors d'oeuvre. Look at this, folks. I'll run the ingredients again here. We've got the Utz Ripple potato chip. We've got some shredded sharp cheddar cheese. We've got some bacon, and we've got some Moore's Asian teriyaki wing sauce. And man, just take your party to the next level and hook up with one of these Grown Man Record Night recipes that will take your chip game off the chart, man. What do you think? Insane, right? Also added a little Cavender's Greek seasoning to the top of that. If you're not familiar with Cavender's Greek seasoning,
oh, you should be.
You should be. It's a fantastic condiment to use in lieu of salt and pepper. It's got some salt, some pepper, some garlic, all kinds of different little spices. It's a great Greek seasoning. This is a great hors d'oeuvre. The holidays are right around the corner. There's nothing in the world wrong with any of this. Take it on downtown. Oh my Lord. That is incredible. That's a great hors d'oeuvre. What a great Chip Chat. Let's wrap up this Chip Chat. Hey, we appreciate everybody joining us here on Grown Man Record Night. We've had some great chips this evening. We had a great soda, this Jelly Belly deal, mowed down. These hors d'oeuvres are good. We've had some great records that we featured from a new record spot here in our local area. We hope everybody goes and checks them out. And hope everybody's had a good week, man. And we're going to have an even better weekend. And get ready for that next week coming up, because you never know what's going to face you. Could be bears, man. You got to be ready for bears. Get ready this weekend. Do a little training. Do a little bear training. And get ready for next week. Next week could be a bear. And we're going to help you get ready here on Grown Man Record Night. Be sure to go to youtube.com/MacheteMiller. Check out all the segments that we put up on there. We appreciate everybody that joins us live here on the Ustream.tv channel. You can just Google Chrome Man Record Night. You'll find out where the hell we're at. Thanks everybody for joining us. We're good friends of everybody's in the internet. #1 internet friends. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time here on Grown Man Record Night. I'm gonna have to use the restroom. I gotta use it.